Thika in Kiambu is burning with excitement. The youths there are really planning for the 14th and they are welcoming Edwin Sifuna and the Linda Mwananchi Battalion, including the People's Party leader James Orengo and others. In a video that emerged online and has been taking rounds online, it indicated the youths recording a video and speaking out of excitement, burning with excitement, saying how eager they are to welcome Edwin Sifuna in Thika town. Thika is in Kiambu, and this time round, Edwin Sifuna decided that they will dig deep into Mount Kenya region. Listen to these youths as they speak.
Na Thika vijana wa Gedo tumeamua. Rengo bana tunamweka bana. Tunakaribisha Gedo Rengo. Kuja hiyo Sunday tunakaribisha. Bana tuko huko. Kuja na babu, kuja na gang yako yote. Yote. Vijana tuko kwa bro. Vijana ni wa Rengo. Orengo tumeamua. Tunasimama na mweshi wetu. Jamni moja bana wofa na ngade. Tunaka Orengo. Orengo bana. Orengo ria. Orengo bana.
From what they are saying, there is no doubt that come date 14, that will be on Sunday this week, all roads will lead to Thika town. Edwin Sifuna and the rest have been talking about Thika town. They've been talking about why they wanted to go to hold a rally in Thika town. Recently, Edwin Sifuna in an interview, he said that Thika town used to be industrious. Thika town used to be a big town that had a lot of investors, had business working 24/7, but right now things are difficult. People are running away, people are fleeing the country. Investors are running away from Kiambu because of high taxation, bad leadership, and that is the reason why he wanted to go there and talk to the people of Kiambu, the people of Thika, and see and talk to them and know where the problem is. Edwin Sifuna has been traversing the whole country, from region to region, from county to county. Recently, they were in Machakos and Mlolongo. It was massive. In fact, it had more people than what William Ruto does when he mobilizes, paying people 1,000 or 2,000 each to attend his rallies. And that tells you the kind of pure and raw love people have for Edwin Watenya Sifuna. There is no doubt that Thika's rally will be massive, given that even the people from Mount Kenya region love Edwin Sifuna. And I've been telling you day in, day out that among the people who are contesting for presidency, where Edwin Sifuna is included in as much as he has not come out clear, all those people, you can easily tell that the only person who is able to resonate with the people, resonate with the Kikuyus, resonate with the Kisis, resonate with the coastal people is Edwin Sifuna. In fact, alternative government, they've been doing and circling around Mount Kenya, Kisii, Ukambani. It's only today that they made a decision of touring the western region to do rallies in the western region for 3 days. It was massive. That whoever came up with that idea is a genius. This has been branding Rigathi Gachagua and the alternative government as people are not prepared, people who only campaign on their home turfs. They don't want to care out. But Edwin Sifuna, he was in Mombasa, he was in Busia, Kakamega, Nakuru, he was in Kisumu. I'm very sure even Rigathi Gachagua, not even Kalonzo, can dare go to Kisumu. Yeah, he was in Kisumu with Babu Wino. It was massive. People came out with large numbers despite the fact that the then ODM Linda Ground had tried to bring fear, intimidation, hiring goons not to appear in that rally, but people came in huge numbers. And that tells you one thing, that a child whose birth time has come, you can't prevent it from coming out. Or rather, you can't prevent that kid from coming out of the mother's womb. Edwin Sifuna's time has come. No one will ever prevent Edwin Sifuna's time. That is why you see people love Edwin Sifuna just like that. He doesn't need to mobilize. He doesn't need to pay people to attend his meetings. He just calls out meetings, put it in social media, people share it in social media, and during the midday day, you find out people already waiting for Edwin Sifuna and his group. He's one of the leaders who copied Raila Odinga, everything Raila Odinga did. You know, Raila Odinga was one person who never gave out money. People called him a stingy mzee, because he didn't give money for people to attend his rallies. But out of that pure love, out of that raw love, Raila could bring people together so much. In fact, he could host so huge rallies. The same thing Edwin Sifuna is doing right now. You know, I wonder, when you see people saying that, no one doesn't mobilize. In fact, Oburu Oginga, let's compare Linda Mwananchi of Edwin Sifuna and that of Oburu Oginga. When Oburu Oginga had a rally in Kisumu, of course it was huge, yeah, but then you could see the people in Kisumu all of them, they were wearing orange caps representing ODM, and that tells you those people were paid to attend. People were paid, you were paid, and also they were given t-shirts and red caps. Others were ferried as far as Migori to Kisumu to attend that meeting, so that they can try so hard to beat Edwin Sifuna, Babu Wino, James Orengo, and others in Linda Mwananchi, who had held a huge, massive rally without even mobilizing, without giving a shilling. That tells you something, that the spirit of Raila Odinga might be with Linda Mwananchi. Yeah, there are high chances. And that is why you see today, even Rigathi Gachagua in Western was telling the people of Western to reject ODM, to boycott ODM, because ODM has united with the UDA and it is done with. It is dead. He was telling them to join other parties in Western and avoid, because they've supported Raila Odinga so much. They've supported the Odinga family, starting with the Jaramogi Oginga Odinga, for the longest time. So he was advising them to equally build a tribe party, their Luhya party. Is one of the things that I know the ODM Linda ground, including or rather being led by Oburu and Gladys Wanga, will question and also will criticize so much. I'm very sure they are going to give a rejoinder on the same, and they're gonna criticize that so much. I don't know what is happening with Edwin Sifuna. And if you've realized, there's someone online who did a survey. He did a poll between those who are, or rather, let me say, the popularity of those who are seeking presidency. Surprisingly, Edwin Sifuna surpassed even Fred Matiang'i. In fact, the fame, the popularity of Edwin Sifuna is rising at a higher rate. And in as much as they are saying that he should be the deputy president or the running mate of Kalonzo, I'm seeing a situation that before before December this year, Edwin Sifuna will be ranking the topmost, even higher than Kalonzo Musyoka. I don't know what you think. Write your comment down in the comment section. Let us talk, let us discuss. Perhaps we can form a basis of whatever we're going to talk about the next video. So if you're new here, consider subscribing, like and sharing our content. Hit the notification bell so that you can be receiving notifications each and every time we bring you a new content.